first, congratulations on another step in your rehab. Can you just talk about what the day was like physically, and was it everything that you expected?
Yeah, I was super excited to get back out there. I mean, it's been close to a year where I've pitched and pitched against another team. I went out there, wanted to go out there and throw a lot of fastballs. That's kind of the real foundation that I wanted to set. Before I go out there and pitch again, is really work on the fastball command. Just go out there and just have some fun. Obviously, curveballs came back a little bit today, which I'm pretty happy about. But obviously the off speed's the last thing that comes. So, all in all, I was pretty pleased.
How about just emotionally, or mentally, anything that you kind of had to do differently or calm yourself down before the day today?
Yeah, I think as far as the jitters, the adrenaline, whatever you want to call it, it was definitely kicking in. It was something that I think last time I experienced that was in my debut, and it's a great feeling when you go out there. You get through the first inning. You go out there and do it again, and you just kind of get that itch to just go out there and compete in 5 days, and that's something that I haven't been able to experience for a long time.
Physically, how do you feel?
I felt really strong out there. I think I'm right where I want to be physically. I worked extremely hard all season. Put my body in the best shape possible to go out there and compete. Arm feels great. I think as far as the velocity, the command of the pitches, probably a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. So pretty pleased, and just going to go out there and try and do it again next time.
George?
Stephen, George Smith from ESPN. Just curious, what's the process from here? What's next in terms of maybe more rehab starts and going forward? Just take us through what you expect.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be some more rehab starts. I know they have like 5 different schedules floating around, and a lot can change if we get rained out on my next start or whatever happens. So I know that I'm pitching in 5 days. I really don't know where yet, but wherever it is, I'm looking forward to it.
And if I could follow also just your thoughts on potentially pitching for the Nats again before the season's out.
Yeah, it's a goal I made for myself from the coming right out of surgery, is that I wanted to come back and get the experience pitching in September. I knew it's going to be possibly wasn't going to happen just based on how I was recovering, but I haven't had any setbacks so far, and it's coming back nicely, and just getting myself game ready, and it was a long way off, like I said, and I think every time I step on the mound, it just gets a little bit more sharp.
Anyone else?
How was the crowd?
Crowd's great. It's nice to get back out there. They were just super excited just to watch the game, number one, and I could tell seeing a lot of the guys. They're saying that there's usually only like 20 people in the stands, so it's great for these young guys to come out here and experience pitch or playing in front of a big crowd, because it gets them excited, and that's what baseball's all about.
Steve, tell me the players, experiences of you, because they had to deal with this with Bryce Harper earlier, and more media hype coming into this with you being here. Did you talk to them about media hype and dealing with that?
Nah, I mean, I'm just coming in here to get my work in. They're out there, trying to win as many games as they can. They're out. They want to go out there and play their best so they get promoted to the next level. Every single one of those guys out there, their goal is to play in the big leagues, and I'm definitely pulling for all of them. I got a chance to being down in Florida with some of the young guys, the 17 and 19-year-old guys down there, and it's great to see. They really have the hunger to learn, and they're playing with an open mind, and it's great to see guys go out there and just play their hearts out.
Steve, did you learn anything about yourself personally through this whole process and getting to where you are today, whether it's patience or determination or whatever it might be?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, patience. I mean, that's something that I've struggled with my whole life. I just want things to just happen, and I've waited this long. I've waited 11 months, and I feel like there's not much more to go. So, I know as long as I keep working hard and I end this season here healthy, hopefully 2012 season is going to be a lot of fun.
Anything else?
Stephen, I know there's a process that you have to go through, but is it almost like you have to, when you get out there and you start pitching, do you almost have to convince yourself that, wow, I mean, I can still do it? I mean, 11 months out of surgery, and I know medical technology is what it is, but you almost have to, is it almost hard to believe that when you get back out there again, doing it again?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to prove it to yourself. You go out there, you kind of forget the feeling of, what you have to do to go out there and get guys out. And, it's tough right now because I'm still working on things, and, it's hard to say, shoot, I want to go out there, I want to strike everybody out. So, I'm going to throw this pitch, I'm going to, strike a guy out on breaking ball, change up, whatever. But, I'm not really at that point yet in the development, coming back. They really want me to focus on, fastball command first, and then mixing in your off speed. And, I think it's something that's going to help me out in the long run. Once I keep on, executing fastball the way I want to, I'm going to be able to go deeper into games, not necessarily try and strike everybody out, but, be a little bit more efficient out there.
Last question, anybody?
Stephen, there's been a lot of turnover on the Nationals roster since you were last there, whether it's this September, looking ahead to 2012. Have you allowed yourself to kind of think about any of the players up there now that you're looking forward to playing with?
I mean, I haven't really thought about that. Right now, I'm going to be honest. I'm being kind of selfish in the sense that I want to get back out there. I want to help this organization. I want to help the big league club. Eventually, win a bunch of games and get to the promised land. And it's when the time comes. I know it's as far as the chemistry with the club up there. Just from what I saw in spring training, they got a great group of guys, and I know it's going to be fun. Go out there and battling with them.